aggressive, they are toxic, so you need information. You need library information. You need history. And you need people to corroborate all the story that you are telling. Yes, it is possible. People can look for certain actions, certain events, situation, and then they can build up a case. They can build up catalog of something similar. And then at the end of the day, conclude that that person is aggressive, toxic, or whichever way. That happens obviously in court cases as long as you have got your references and you have the evidences or evidence. Thank you.
That was a toxic relationship between both of them, with your submission against me. You are great.
Okay, let me give you a quick example of, say, for instance, yeah, you know this couple and their relationship is known to be toxic, yeah? And there's always fight, there's always curses, there's always abuses everywhere they go together as a couple, right? Maybe a group of people over that period of time as friends saw that for a period of 10, 15 years, right? Yeah? Another 15 years later, that is 30 years old together, a group of people come back together again. And when most people have actually concluded in their respective lives that there's no way this couple will be there, they now find this couple there. Not only are this couple there, they also even have been blessed by another child. So what was thought to be a toxic relationship 15 years ago, 15 years later, of people not seeing the toxic couple, their relationship is changed completely into something even more joyous, and for God to bless them with another child. So if we engineering our mind towards today, we're focusing on today. You see, the thing is, what we're focusing on, a full stop is being put to someone's life, and that is Mohbad's life at some point. A situation that we, the public, want to put together to kind of start labeling people is we only have history of 2 years, to 2023 and 2025. And we, the public, are not in the right place to be working out who is toxic and who is not toxic. Why? Because we talk about it every day. Mohbad has been gone since 2023. And today, if Daps wants to speak, Daps is also going to put Mohbad in that negative light too. Why? Maybe because he has catalog history of events and videos and things he can put together too. Then it becomes impossible for you to sort of like, just because of this one case and because of one fight that led to the demise of this guy, or happened in within the 72 hours, then suddenly the relationship is toxic. Do you know them? Did you ever live with them? Mohbad died in 2023, and then 2025 you are saying the relationship is toxic. Should that be coming from Mama Mohbad or Baba Mohbad? We understand. We understand. If it's coming from Adura or it's coming from Darosha, we understand. But if it's coming from us, the public, I'm at a loss. Thank you.
You say something and you are still trying to defend yourself. You are the one that use the toxic word in the scenario. I never used it.
Pros and cons of it is what this guy said to you earlier.
He said he did not want to mention Mohbad
is how you have balance and justice. But what you are thinking is not what the magistrate is going to put together to put someone in jail.
I did not say we are not.
There has to be a balance in our conversation. You can't just come and say someone is toxic, a relationship is toxic. The question is, what do you know about the relationship for you to assert that it's toxic?
Okay. Okay, ITGuy. I did not assert anything. I am talking based on the statement and the
based on the film videos
by the driver.
And what is in
no, don't tell me. Is that not the driver that drove them? Am I supposed to say my?
And then all of a sudden, someone is not going to be labeled any different from a normal human being.
Bro, I am quoting the driver and I'm not adding to it. I am not removing from it. I am explaining it the way the driver explained it. So this is not my fault. we can actually stop the driver by saying that
But you
we
have
can't
an
stand
issue
it.
with the fight carrying on. You say,
Because I am making, we are making, this is a conversation going and I'm heading somewhere.
but it's
I
two
have the
people
right and
fighting.
I have the
It's still two
facts
people
with what
fighting
I'm
now.
saying.
But it's two people fighting or not? Or is one
Hmm,
person fighting themselves?
I don't want to
It's
know,
two
but the
people
one
that are
person has
fighting now.
pined. But one that fight has led to one has pined. Assuming someone did not pine then. One don't pine, one don't pine.
But
Take it
very,
or leave
very
it.
wicked
One
lady.
person
Is
don't
it two
pine.
people that are fighting or one person? Yeah, there you go. I rest my case there.
Níṣẹ́ mo ṣèwádìí ọdún Bíṣà ITGuy yesterday.
Mama Adeye, someone said so. Baba did not used to fight Mama wife too. Oh boy,
But Mama did not pine now. Mohbad don't pine for
a
you.
very wicked,
And one fight
very
led to the
wicked.
pine. Now that
Brothers,
fight
brothers,
led to
a
the
brother
pine.
and a sister will fight. A brother and a brother will fight, and we
ITGuy.
all fight and
I am not even expecting you to answer to this conversation between me and Tim Wumi. You should have been
got
watching.
nothing to do with Tim Wumi. That is the problem. Look, let me tell you something very wicked, lady. This is the problem we're gonna have.
No, I am heading
This is
somewhere with
this
that.
thing now.
And
This is
then
not
you
something
interpret.
to do with Team Wumi or Team anybody. You see, everything we find wrong in this situation is the same thing we want to use to correct the problem, and the problem will always come again. But if we can correct things here, and we are, how can I put it? We are true to the cause. If that's who you believe is on the other side, who is not saying is not, he actually put his hand to his chest that he's on the other side. He's been civil enough. Hold
Are
on, it's
you
been
here
civil.
when
Listen,
Dab
now, let me
said
finish now. Am I
I
going to
am
finish my
here as
conversation?
a
Let me finish what I'm
defendant of
saying.
Wunmi?
Oh, God.
Ah, okay.
More, it is Sorotona. If Daps, who you believe is on the other side, Sakuma is questioned him and he said he's on the other side. He's put his hand to his chest. Okay. He's actually civil enough to sit on this platform for the past 2-3 hours as he's welcome on my platform. Does that not tell you that he's also willing to be part of the process of correction? Because the idea is, if we're going to pick up fault, let's pick up faults on both sides. Let's deliberate on the wrongs of the fault that we've identified, and then let's work together as citizens to fight the system for it not to happen again. We cannot put our convictions and put our argument on is Team Baba, is Team Wumi, is Team anybody. No. In a civil society, DAPS has been civil enough to engage with people on this platform for those number of hours. Even
And you chase him now, you don't chase now. This
Pardon? Pardon?
conversation don't break now.
What did you say?
Oh, sir, Emma, wait, ITGuy. Saroland, are you here when Dab said I want to be in this conversation as the defendant of Wunmi? That is what he said.
But there's
Then we
nothing
are
wrong with
asking
that. That's
questions
exactly what I
as
said
if
to
we
you.
are in
There's
the
nothing
court.
wrong with that. At
No,
least he's honest.
Boy, he's meant to
But at least he's honest, though. He's
now.
honest with you. So what's wrong with that?
Anyways, mo ti gbọ́ yín, sir.
No, I mean, we talk anything we want to talk from now till tomorrow. Yeah, I am not on the thing. The thing I fight against is for us to be one-sided and push our arguments towards one direction. But I love things to be balanced, which
Read
is what
what
I
you wrote
do.
in the
Which
comment
is what I
section.
do
We are
on my
actually
platform.
playing. We are just joking with our comment. And he said, I am defending Wunmi. That is what he said. And that was the reason why I am. You know, when you are in the court and the lawyer is putting it to you as a defense, the lawyer that defends somebody, you need to. Yeah, I wish you on the. Anyway, Shamoti,
No, I
you
do.
are
I
right
do.
to
I
say
do. See, what I'm
something.
trying to say is that there is always this thing because it didn't take long before you said something about. I can understand Dab saying that, but I won't take it from you because at least we know he's Team Wumi. I'm not team anybody, but it's not the team thing we're talking about. We just need to be civil enough.
Team and client in this conversation.
Yeah. But whilst we're
So
talking about team and clients, but whilst we're talking about teams and clients, we still need to be balanced in that argument. We still need to be balanced at the same time. We don't have to throw daggers at the same time. Because he's being careful, he's choosing his words very carefully, not to offend people on this side. Even when he got up to a point where he could have actually got nasty himself and say, if you think Wumi is this, or about Mohbad this, he decided not to go down that road. So you can see the degree of balance and civility that is in that process, because otherwise the conversation is going to descend into something totally different. Do you agree with me? No, you don't have to. That's the thing. If you understand what I'm saying, if you understand,
I understand you, and I've given up. I understand you.
Well, all I can say is I give it to Daps. Daps, it's been nice listening to you for the number of hours I did in my earpiece. And it would be nice if anybody from the other side, as you said, like Dabs, can come in and break the table if it needs be. Because that is the reason why we opened
the why they cannot come up is because they are more violent more than Dabs is even because there is no foul language. We are having a conversation that is so healthy and
they are listening to you. They got a request. Where is Saroland? Saroland,
I ITGuy, but others they go don't shake me and myself I go don't shake me.
They are coming up for you, okay? They are coming now. They are coming.
What if I don't want to engage them because I'm at work? Yeah, I'm at work. Even this one that I'm doing is gone.
You can see everybody laughing down there. They are ready to come up and face you.
ITGuy, you see this thing that you are making go not far. You know me, self, I'm ready to them. If any one of them come up, I am going violent with them. I bring Allah Yawon shake with me. Maybe I will engage peacefully. So bring it on. Probably Yala
Well, I don't think Sir Roland himself is ready for that because.
But I feel safe when I'm having conversation with Dabs. No fighting, we are making it.
No, I've enjoyed the conversation, and I could have actually even come up earlier, sooner than I did, but I decided not to. But I knew I was going to, but I decided to delay it and let the conversation
come up. It's as if you want to come and end that conversation. That is the energy you bring up.
No, you see, the thing is, me coming up now is damping the situation. Remember, Dabs actually said, if you are asserting that this woman is combustious, let's say, what did he use there? Toxic or whatever the case may be, he said, let's not even go there. And then what that means, if he has to actually do the same thing, contrary to what you said, to tackle you, then it's going to break the table, and he doesn't want to do that because he's a cool guy who will come and want to make sure everything is cool.
You allow him to say, I'm not going to do that. And then get my
The thing is that, I mean, the fact that it was even when I came, it was even when I came. No, even after, okay.
That's why you rush it.
No. Even after I came, no. The conversation you're talking about developed after I came. And he said, if he wants to go down that road, he said, don't even tempt me. I would rather live now than to descend to that level, because if he does, then you will now realize. And he said, because he doesn't want to speak ill of the death, because someone is dead already, is died already, and he doesn't want to go down that route. So you see, the thing is, the person that is alive is the person we can attack. And then the person that is dead is the person we tend to want to protect. But then sometimes when you are attacking the person that is alive, you then need to look at, if you roll it to the other side of the coin, it will seem as if you're speaking ill and evil of the dead. You see? That was his balance, which
you know, he can actually use the word toxic relationship without naming each other. And me too, I cannot actually agree it is a toxic relationship.
Yeah, but
Let's balance. Does
it's
that
a
mean we are naming
one-sided. It
Mohbad so
became a
bad?
one-sided attack. It became a
Oh my
one-sided
God.
attack.
By saying toxic relationship, is that one-sided? Two
No, I
people are
don't
in
think
a
so.
relationship.
I think what you did is you liken the wife, Wumi, to how can I put it? A ghastly, unfortunate human being who
His
is doing.
client, that
I
is
mean,
his client, and he needs to defend his client in no
exactly.
matter where I
And at the same
go.
time,
So he's trying to come
he
out to
also
come and
has
defend his
information.
client.
He also has information that he doesn't want to bring to the public place so that it doesn't seem like a slanging match. So
But
he's
we are
trying.
not.
Yeah.
That means he is hiding something. You
In
know,
what
tell me.
way now? In what way? In what way will anybody be hiding anything? I
That
don't
is why you
understand.
don't want that conversation to go up, because
It's
you don't want anybody to
no,
expose
because
anybody.
he's
You know,
going to
crime or
bring
bad.
something. No, he's going to bring something to the conversation. People will label him a monster that is speaking ill of a dead person. And that's the reason that is something he doesn't want to do.
But he can actually address it and use another excuse and change the story, change the
No, no,
topic,
no,
the
no.
conversation entirely.
It will get nasty. It will
Oh,
get nasty. It will get
how
nasty.
do you know? Go get nasty later. Baba, this thing is
If
already
you put me
nasty.
in the dock and I'm Daps and
ITGuy,
I respect
Jesu
everything
ayé,
between hold on now.
Jébọ̀rẹ̀.
I respect everything between him and Sakuma and yourself. And you put him in the dock. And you now saying that Wumi is now agreed that Wumi is his client. And then if you carry on asserting
An idiot was saying after 7 days, you're supposed to come out because you're supposed to mourn for 7 days. And you ask yourself, is this a society that I'm going to take serious? It is terrible. It is ridiculous. But the issue of the DNA was they really, really plan it off. They've studied that society. They know what can trigger Nigeria against women. Look at the case of that young lady with Ashokin that he took out. And somebody went to Photoshop themselves into her picture, claiming that she has a boyfriend, claiming that the boyfriend even trained her in school for 2 years, lied so much on this girl, and look at thousands and thousands and thousands of people insulting this girl, calling her out, even people saying it as if they were there. Oh, yeah, 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 I know her. This is how she sleeps around, blah, blah, blah. Now they've caught this. Now people are saying they're going to take it off. You need to provide that man because I'm not in a relationship with anyone. Now I saw an update where the guy is saying, "Oh, I was just catching cruise. Police are in my area. They are looking for me. It's all just catching cruise." This is what is wrong with our society. And some people will say, "Oh, forgive him, let him go." Until we start taking people accountable, asking for accountability, and letting people face the repercussion of their actions. Let them face it. Let them know that ìlú tí ò bá sí òfin ìjìyà ò sí ńbẹ̀. When you break the law, you should face the consequences of your action, irrespective of it. Then maybe, just maybe, something will be done. And to the ladies that you think your worth is tied to another human being, this is what you're going to face. I'm sorry. You think you can denigrate another woman, you think you can insult another woman, you think you can say, oh yeah, olóṣó ni wọ́n, àṣànà ni wọ́n, ó ń dóko kiri. Wo ẹnu ẹlẹ́wà yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n náà tún ti gbé kan jáde tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Abia àbí Anambra tí wọ́n ti ẹ̀ jẹ́ kó mú nǹkan kan kúrò nílé. That the next thing is to unlawfully detain her. What if something happened in that prison? What if I want so many things? No one is talking about that because yeah, this person is not popular. This is the society we live in. The society have empowered the police force to harass and oppress the less privileged. So yeah, do I blame Naramali and Sam Larry? No. To some extent, yes, they should face what they've done. No one should be allowed to bully or harass another human being. There is freedom. Your number one human right is freedom to live. Your right to live should not be taken from you. There is freedom of association. If I do not want to do business with you anymore, let everyone go their separate way. If there are fees that needs to be settled, let it be settled. Do not use your power to now suppress another human being. They need to. So they're spending 2 months or a month in police detention. They deserve it. They've been doing it. Naira Marley Osheshemashe, he is a piece of trash, and I'm not sorry to say it. They should face what they have caused. The physical damage, the emotional damage they have caused to Mo onto his spine. I, for once, never said they did physically, but they have physically harmed him. They have physically threatened him. They have emotionally tortured him. They have denied him access to making money. So they have financially abused him as well. The list goes on and on. But yes, the likes of Buki Jesse, the likes of Joseph Aloba, and I'm sorry, the likes of Bosse Day allowed this situation to be derailed. And then we got to a point of, instead of us fighting for the real justice, we are now trying to fight for the survival of the widow. Because that is what I was here for. Because when this whole thing started, it was going in the right course. So everyone was at peace. But when it became harassing the young widow, she needs to fight for her life. So when the fools ask, why did she not come out to talk? Number one, she does not have to come and talk to you clowns. Number two, she needs to fight for her life. From dragging her son to accusing her of benching around, to accusing her of poisoning someone, to accusing her of probably buying someone. The list goes on and on. So she is there grasping for breath. But you now want, in all of it, you want woman. Yeah, Shanosi camera, Kumawa's Roejo Were, from being disappointed, being stabbed at the back, from her family, from her sister, most especially. There was a lot this young lady was going through. And even in Nigerian constitution, when you get arrested, they will tell you your Miranda right. You have a right to your silence. Because whatever you say will be used, can be used, and will be used against you in the court of law. So they will advise you not to speak without the presence of an attorney. And another thing that still keeps confusing me about this bunch of nuisance is, why did she go to Falana? Why did she need a lawyer? Bro, are you people mad? Like, when has it become an issue if I seek the counsel of someone who knows better than I do? Even here on this team, we've known people's strengths and weaknesses. We've managed to ask each other questions when we are not clear about something. Oh, I know Benevolence is a lawyer. I know Mr. Pythagoras is a lawyer. I can come and ask questions. I can ask Dr. Molara questions. I know Baby Soft Life is a social worker. I can ask Mommy Shitu questions. This is the beauty of association. So when you now come out and say, why did she get a lawyer? Why does she need a lawyer if she doesn't have something she's hiding? Another one will come out. If it is me, when they ask for that DNA, I will go and do it. And I ask them, it's because you are a piece of trash. You are a sewage. You live in the bottom of the bottom sewage. I know you are not a social worker, but I know you can speak a lot about safeguarding and all those things. So yeah. Because you are claiming that a total stranger can walk up to you and tell you, may you go and do the DNA of your children. Then I'm going to say, oh, yeah, because I need to prove something to you, a bloody nuisance. Then I'll
somebody to call me back and say, TSL fashion, you're going out of order. I actually went out of order and somebody called my attention to what I did.
Mama TSL, generalize it. Don't be it on a papa alone. You are not generalizing, Mama.
Let me say every one of us, okay, apart from our papa, let me just say every one of
God
us,
bless you.
We need to stop it. It's not nice. We need to stop it. We need to stop taking sides because sometimes you go take sides with the wrong person and then your name will be called all the time, just like our papa's name is being called right now. You know, so please, guys.
Even the person who still they talk, he self still they pick side.
There will be no justice for Mohbad because now I can see
He they touch me.
are now having to gang up. They have their own little covens that they talk about people. It's not nice. We used to be one. We used to be free with one another. Why do we let hatred take the best part of us?
Okay. Hatred, right? Bro, can move bomb baby by gonna. Let me just mute. Hatred, Abby. When people are doing something to people and that person is reacting, you are calling it hatred, right? Hatred. So I want all these people, chairman, all these aristocrats, all these people are not our family. I bet make we generalize them. Okay, and I love you for generalizing it.
I don't think you took it. It's just that sometimes you would like to make you try control, like all those kind insults where they insult themselves. I don't go allow. Me, I don't go allow.
My papa need to change truly.
I know one day in between two people who I like. We have all like we said support this also. They got no. Before, everybody know my stand against ITGuy. Me and ITGuy don't get no be small. I know I don't get it but I don't platform yet. I don't know whether the sniper being.
Oh, Chris, stop attacking me in the comment section, no. And you can't stop me from going to a papa platform. Nobody can stop me going to anybody's platform. So, Crispy, they gang up against me. I don't even have any gang. If anybody gang up against me, I'll go for them. So mind what you say in the comment section, Chris. Mind whatsoever you are saying in the comment section.
I will go to anywhere.
Nobody tell me where to go. I will go to Apapa. I will go to ITGuy. I will go to Papayano. Let them block me. I beg. Sure, I am. Ijebu, Apapa don't they waiting they pay me for year. Be say Apapa don't they do long time on a no stop Apapa change shame.
For a platform, you understand? Or Papayano for a platform because also who tell ourselves with you also Papayano they allow those kind of things also.
Apapa mama.